so first up, I'm just going to take you around the bike itself. So you can just take a look at how it looks up close. Here's everything they don't really show you in any of the marketing videos. Just up close, exactly what it's looking like, in case you're a gearhead. Okay, one really cool feature of Monday Motorbikes is that they give you this little fob here, and here's how this works to start up the bike. It's going to do that. It's going to say, let's ride. You press the ignition key, which is located right here on the throttle. Then this is how it's going to be displayed for you. So as you see, the display screen is very limited. This is the battery meter right here. This is which mode you're in. So the street is going to indicate mode 1, which is 4 miles per hour, 2, which is up to 19, I believe, and then the third mode is going to change to a mountain off-road mode, sport, up to 45 miles per hour. One of the things I did not know about that I want to just show you guys right now is the non-silence of the bike. So I'm in sport mode, it's on its raised stand, I'm just going to go through it. Alright, that's just to give you an idea of the actual amount of noise the bike's going to make. It's not a silent bike. The benefit of that is people can hear you coming. The downside of that is if you don't want the noise, it's not a silent bike. Alright, I'm just going to quickly go through all of the pros and cons that I've found after riding it for a few weeks here, because I've had it about a month. One of the best things is it's a two-seater. It does have USB charging, so that's located right down here. Open this little port up, and that's where you got two different USB chargers going on there. Alright, so after that, like I said, the key fob is really great, operating right there. When you push the button with your finger, it operates the alarm, so there would be an alarm if someone were to take the bike or attempt to take the bike. The 45 mile per hour max speed, it does come with turn signals. So it's got the tiniest little lights left and right here, and then on the front it's also got two turn signals right there and there. Beyond that, the range is actually really excellent. I'm going to have some video of a ride I took. I live near Mount Baldy. From my house up to the ride that I took, it's about a 3,000 feet elevation gain, and that ends up being, it ended up being about 50 miles round trip up and down because of the regenerative braking that I was able to get on the bike itself. So it's advertised at 55 to 100 miles range, and I was able to take it to extreme uphill and still maintain between 50 and 55 miles of range ultimately. I haven't done a full range test on flat. I imagine it's going to get somewhere in the 60 to 70 if I'm going 30 miles an hour on average. And the other thing is ease of taking out the battery. So right here, the compartment opens up. It's automatic. It's very... All that being said, here's a quick list of the cons and also the turn signals for display for you. The cons are that it is a bit noisy if that's something you're not interested in. I'm going to do the right turn signal here. There you go. And the seat does tend to hurt after about a half an hour. It's not very soft, and that leads me into my next statement, which is that you can't actually mod the seat. You can't put a new seat on there or a rack or anything like that. I know people have done panniers to carry some stuff, but that ultimately is not very easy on this bike. So it's not exactly a moddable bike. There's the headlight as well. The charging is advertised to take 5 hours. It has taken me more than 5 hours, even if the battery is not entirely depleted. Here, I'll throw the lights on here for you so you can see the headlight. It is a nice headlight, it's nice and bright. At night it's been great. And the other con is that there's really not a lot of info on the display. Basically, the display shows you, as I said, the modes, the speed, and as you see it goes up to show kind of the RPM, if you will. But beyond that, it doesn't show voltage, it doesn't show any other piece of crucial information you might be looking for. And the last thing that I really had is it came equipped with the pegs, which was a deal, and I do appreciate the guys over there putting them on. But what is funny is that after riding with my girlfriend, these, as you can see, I switched them, so they lock this way and then come back, so when the rider's weight is pushing, it'll actually stay in place. Before they're labeled right and left opposite, so that the peg goes backwards when folded and then out this way, but the downside is that when the rider pushes her weight, it just slides backwards. It didn't really make a lot of sense. So those are the pros and the cons real quick. This is what it looks like being utilized. Just want you to be able to get a real good bird's eye view of what the bike is like so that you know what you're getting into. A lot of bikes at this price point, give or take $400 or $500, and I think the Monday fare as well. It just depends on what you're looking for. So that's me. Appreciate it. All right, take care.